Hey YouTubers and YouTubies, it's Michelle, and it is first visit post-surgery consult today with my doctor. Starting with the numbers, because I messed it up. This is the third time I've tried to make this video. I messed up the numbers on the last one. I want to have a disclaimer that says I do not know why I keep saying 179 on all my videos. That's not how much I weigh. I stood on the scale and it said 276.1, which is a loss of 10 pounds from 286.1 the day of surgery. So I lost 10 pounds by the doctor, but my scale has a 6-pound difference, and that should be understood as a calibration issue. And every scale is different. Even if you go to 2 different doctors in one day and you get weighed, it's not necessarily going to be the same weight when you stand on either scale, because the calibrations are different and the devices are different. So their scale says I have 6 extra pounds on me, my scale says I don't, and that's fine. So I can assume whatever my scale says, my doctor's scale would have 6 pounds extra on it, and that works. So I can always think what the doctors would say. So I go in, the nurse checks me out, asks me how I feel, is everything okay, and I said everything is fine, I'm not having any problems, I keep all of my food down, I never have nausea, I don't have any dumping, I don't have any reflux, I don't have any stuck feelings, I don't have any problems with any foods, nothing, it's like I never even had the surgery, except for I only hold 1 cup at a time in my belly. She did a blood pressure check and a temperature check, and apparently that all came out okay, because nobody said anything to me about the fact that all that was crazy. Dr. K with an ETH on the end. I won't mention his name because he kind of ribs me about it. Came in and asked me similar questions. Was I having any problems with anything? No, I'm not. I'm perfectly fine. He looked at my incisions like she did, said they're healing great, asked me if I was exercising. Important note, you need to be exercising. He got on to me about it slightly. I mean, it wasn't like it was a big deal because my numbers for weight loss was good. I told him I have an elliptical bike that I'm waiting for him to give me the clearance to actually be able to exercise at my house. I had it before surgery. Got it before surgery. And he told my husband, put the thing up and get her ready on that. Just do it. Put it up so she can use it. I gotta do it 30 minutes every single day. I think I can do that. Beyond that, I told him, I said the only problem that I really have, which is not really a problem, was that my eyes are bigger than my stomach, and that I constantly think that I can eat more or take in anything more than a cup. He said, well, that was the purpose for the procedure. He's right, it was. But my brain hasn't gotten to that point yet. It still thinks that I can have much more than what my belly will allow for. He asked me if I was getting all my fluids in. And there's no way, and he understands that I can. I'm doing good to get 2 protein shakes in, or 2 protein meals in. You know, whatever it is, yogurt with some unflavored protein in it, which actually has a flavor, slight, but it does. 2 protein shakes or 2 protein meals, and 64 ounces of fluid is not easy, even this little bit of time out from surgery. And he said by 6 weeks and 12 weeks, that will change, that you'll be able to consume what you can consume. And I guess that's because all the healing has been finished, your stomach isn't swollen anymore, and your capacity to hold foods is greater at that point. Not that it's huge, but maybe the stomach processes everything, because right at 8 weeks you start eating. So 6 weeks is that stage where you actually introduce other foods that have bits of food in it, chunkier foods, and like marinara sauce with hamburger or something like that. You could actually eat that at 6 weeks. And then you could have spaghetti at 8. And just teeny weeny little bit of pasta with a whole lot of meat sauce on it. And he said that the numbers were great, that the weight loss was wonderful and fantastic and right on target. So 10 pounds in 2 weeks by the doctor's scale is perfectly fine. And on an average, if you're losing weight without any kind of surgery, that is a healthy weight loss. You're not losing too fast. Not to say that anybody that loses 10 pounds or even 20 in a week, that's unhealthy. It depends on your surgery. With sleeve, it's slightly slower than with lap band or bypass, because you guys who have that have a pouch that it sits in and just sort of comes down through. I don't have a pouch. My stomach, which is the sleeve and it's been cut, is the pouch at this point. So I still have all the juices and everything, so that has to be taken into consideration, that I am that I have everything that I'm supposed to have still intact. The routing system is exactly the same as it was before. I just have a smaller stomach. So the weight loss is good at 276, not 176. I don't know why I keep saying that. Craig says, and another friend of mine says, because that's where I want to be, and that's not technically where I want to be. But 160 is the max weight that I'm supposed to be at. So I don't know why I keep saying 170. Anyway, the weight loss of 10 pounds to 276 from 186.1 was good. Everything else is good. The incisions are good. They're looking great. I don't have any problems with any of them. I've not had any tape or anything on them for a while. And I have to start exercising ASAP. So when husband gets home tonight, I get to inform him somebody came by, which is one reason why I didn't upload the video previous, because I had a laptop delivered to my house for him to fix. After he kind of tweaks on that for a minute or two, I'll have him play around to get that elliptical up, and I'll have a video tomorrow of my elliptical bike, so you all can be jealous of me and my new workout. I love this thing. I was over at Academy Sports and I found it. It was the cheapest one they had at $200, but it's $100 a device for the my mail's in, and one of the things that came in was Craig replying about that laptop. The other ellipticals cost several $100s for just an elliptical, and this one has a bike. So if I get tired of doing the walking stuff with the arm things going like this, I can sit down and actually be biking like a spinner bike even. It didn't have a fan on it, which Craig liked the one right next to it that did, and so did Daniel. I was looking more at the functionality of the device and how I could use it. I had a treadmill before. I've had a treadmill. It hurt my knees to walk on the treadmills because of the impact, the shock value of my foot hitting the thing. So I have an elliptical bike. Elliptical/bike, which is two devices in one, and that in the same space. So I really dig it. As a matter of fact, at Academy, when we were kind of just wandering around waiting for my kid to find something or whatever, or Craig went to go do something, I decided to go back to that same elliptical bike and go play on it some more. So I probably spent a good 20 minutes on it while I was at the store. Really, really liked it. So I'm so excited about being able to get it up and actually have some usability on it. Craig is, of course, afraid that I'm going to start it and then get bored of it, but I can't. I have no excuse for not exercising. The doctor said to do it every day for 30 minutes, so I've got to do it. Beyond that, everything is great. I am feeling wonderful and awesome, and thank you for subscribing and continuing to watch and commenting and letting me know your thoughts and feelings and concerns and values, and keep them coming. I'm still looking for a name for my cooking channel. I have that stove oven set, ready to start some recipes when I get ingredients. If you have any recipes that you think would be really cool, please feel free to share them and share the link to where I can get it, or share some of the ingredients. You can always email me. My email should be on my profile page someplace for you to be able to just go over there and do it. I'm on Gmail, and I'd get it in Gmail. It'd be nativityforme@gmail.com, Or my personal mail that I'm always in is nativityforme@nativityforme.com. I'll have an annotation up here to let you know what that email is so that you can send me a recipe that you'd like me to cook. See how it tastes. See what it's like. I'd love to do that for you. I'll even give you credit for giving it to me. I would like, if it comes from someplace or someone else, for you to tell me who that is so that I can give them proper credit for the recipe as well. Anyway, everybody, thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Have a great day. Bye.